Kidron Central Christian Comets versus Lucas Cubs.
Hello and welcome to the Cub Cave, where the Lucas Cubs look to take down visiting conference rival, the Central Christian Comets. It's live, it's free, and it all comes to you next.
Stop in the Cub Cave Carryout in Lucas, conveniently stocked with everything you need, and even a one-stop pet shop. Located on Ohio 39 in the heart of Lucas, proudly supporting Cubs playoff football.
Hello and welcome back to the Cub Cave. Storm Bluntschli joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett Parlett, we had a little bit of a special treat before the game. We had senior night tonight.
Exciting one here, Storm. You can feel the atmosphere in this building. Lucas senior night tonight. Big shout out to all the seniors from Lucas. A very big class they're losing here.
And we did get that on recording just moments ago. We're going to go ahead and show that to you now.
Lucas Cub. Welcome to Lucas as the Cubs host the Central Christian Comments. Before we tip off tonight's varsity action, the athletic department is pleased to recognize 6 Cubs who will be appearing on the hardwood for the final time this evening. We honor them and their parents for their contributions each have made to the basketball and cheerleading programs here at Lucas High School, and we truly appreciate their commitment. While tonight's focus is on our seniors, we extend our gratitude to the many family members, friends, and fans who have supported our seniors throughout the years. Your dedication and guidance through the wins and losses has resulted in the outstanding young adults lined up before us tonight. While it was with heavy hearts that we watched these Cubs for their senior night, we are also proud of them for their accomplishments, and we look forward to all that lies ahead of them. Our first senior is Madison Spahn. Madison is being escorted by her father, Jason Spahn, and by her godmother, Carrie Spahn. Madison's mother, Becky Spahn, was unable to attend tonight. Madison has been in the cheer program for the last 4 years and is also on the track and field program for a year. Outside of cheer, Madison is a college credit plus student at Ashland University, president of the FFA, where she is currently working towards her state FFA degree. After graduation, Madison plans to attend Ashland University to major in early childhood education and a minor in agricultural education. Her favorite memory is from when all the girls got her a traffic code and signed it following her knee surgery. Senior Madison Spahn. Next we have senior Cameron Kegley. Cameron is escorted by his mother, Jamie Deering, and his father, Jeff Kegley. Cameron has been a member of the basketball program for 6 years and is also a member of the baseball team. Beyond sports, he has earned his academic letter. He is a member of the Lucas Lions Club and will earn a passport and engineering degree from Pioneer Career and Technology Center. After graduation, Cameron plans to continue his education to pursue a degree in engineering. His favorite memory came earlier this season when he hit a three-pointer against St. Pete's to help break another school record and has enjoyed getting to be part of such an amazing team. Senior Cameron Kegley. Next we have Lane Harper. Lane is escorted by his mother, Michelle Bash, and his stepfather, Donnie Purcell. Lane has been playing basketball for 12 years and will be a 3-year letter winner. He has also participated in baseball and track. On the football field, Lane has earned 4 varsity letters and was an all-district player on this past season's regional runner-up team. Off the court, Lane likes to shred the gnar, which he has told us is snowboarding. Good to know. Following graduation, Lane will be attending Heidelberg University, where he will continue his football career and study either sports management or education. His favorite memory will be defeating Loudonville 4 times by a total of 89 points. Senior Lane Harper. Our next senior is Ethan Goose Wallace. Goose is escorted by his parents, Eric and Michelle Wallace. Goose has been playing basketball for 12 years and is a 4-year letter winner, as well as an all-conference selection. Goose is also a 4-year letter winner on the football field, where he earned all Ohio honors this past fall. Outside of athletics, he was in the FFA, a member of the Lucas Academic Honor Society. He is enrolled in the College Now Business program and will graduate with an associate's degree in business. After graduation, Goose plans to join the workforce. His favorite memory came from his sophomore year when they broke a light in the Danville locker room and hid it from Coach Eisman so they wouldn't get in trouble. Senior Ethan Wallace. Next we have senior Ethan Sauter. Ethan is escorted by his parents, Brian and Danielle Sauter. Ethan has been playing basketball for 12 years and is a 4-year letter winner. He has been recognized as All-MBC Honorable Mention as a sophomore and first team as a junior. He was All-Northwest District Honorable Mention as a sophomore and second team as a junior. He is also a four-year letter winner on the football team and was an all-district player this past fall for the regional runner-up Cubs. Off the court, he was a member of the Lucas Honor Society, is a class officer, and is enrolled in the College Now business program and will graduate with an associate's degree. After graduation, he plans to attend AU to study accounting and finance. His favorite memory will be being a part of the best Lucas team to ever come through Lucas and messing with Coach Eisman for 4 years. Senior Ethan Sauter. Our last senior this evening is Riley Gossom. Riley is escorted by his father, Mr. Robert Gossom, his mother, Jody Toms, and his stepfather, Charlie Toms. Riley has been playing basketball for 14 years and will be a four-year letter winner. While in the basketball program, Riley has been a part of 3 sectional championships, 3 conference championships, a district title, and qualified for the regional championship. As a sophomore, Riley was recognized as a second-team All-MBC and honorable mention in the Northwest District. As a junior, he was a first-team All-District 6, first-team All-Northwest District, first-team All-MBC, and special mention All-Ohio. In his junior season, he scored 566 points and holds the record for the most points scored in a season at Lucas. He also earned 2 varsity letters in baseball. Off the court, he is a member of the Lucas Academic Honor Society. After graduation, he intends to play in Heidelberg University to study education and will continue his basketball career. His favorite memory will be reaching the regional finals and being part of the greatest team in school history, going 26-1 last year. I think we can call him co-state champs. Senior Riley Gossom. Let's give a round of applause to each of our seniors and their families. We wish each of our seniors tremendous success in the future, and thank you for all you have given your teams, the school, and the Lucas community. Good luck tonight and in the tournament to come. Thank you.
And what a truly special night senior night is for a lot of these seniors. Lucas is graduating a pretty big class of seniors. Garrett, you've been through a senior night. What does it mean to play in a senior night?
It's always very special, a lot of emotions, and I'm sure all these players down here are feeling it, all the seniors for Lucas, and they definitely want to win this one. You never want to go home with an L on senior night, so I'm sure they're going to give it their all tonight.
And if there's one man it means more to than anyone else, it is Riley Gossom. Suffered a horrible accident just a few short months ago, but is starting tonight in this game. Truly an inspirational story.
Yeah, it's such a great story to hear. I'm glad that everyone was okay in that accident, and Riley's going to get his illustrious start tonight. Let's see what happens. I believe we did get a chance to talk to him and Taylor Eisman.
Yeah, our very own Jordan Lapata got a chance to talk to both of them in the pregame. Let's take a listen in.
All right, I'm here with Riley Gossom and Coach Taylor Eisman. Riley, what is your motivation to get on the court tonight?
Just getting my legs stronger and being able to come out here and support myself. My goal is kind of college for right now, but tonight, since it's senior night, I figured kind of come out here one last time. So,
how have your coaches, teammates, and the community supported you throughout your recovery?
Well, it's been amazing. The support I've had from everybody in the community, all the coaches, everybody in the surrounding area. It's definitely been really nice. It's definitely helped kind of push me to get back to where I was before, and right now I'm just kind of working towards that.
And Coach, how has the team adjusted without Riley this season?
It took us a while to figure things out. A lot of young guys are playing earlier than we thought, but you don't just replace him. He averaged 20 points a game last year for us, and was going to be most of our offense this year. So it's been a challenge, but I give our kids a lot of credit. They've handled it, and we've had a successful season still, winning the league again, and hopefully win number 13 tonight. And to get him back in any capacity is just icing on the cake at this point.
And then how does it feel taking your alma mater to 3 conference championships?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. When I started, Lucas wasn't in a very good spot as far as the basketball program was was at, and it's just been awesome to think about where we've come from and what we're doing now. The expectations are just completely different, and there's nowhere else I'd rather do it at than at my alma mater where I went to school.
All right, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Jordan. Got to hear some from Taylor Eisman and some from Riley Gossom as well. Garrett, what do you think it means to not only this school, Taylor Eisman, any of these players, but the community as a whole to see Riley Gossom get back to basketball?
Lucas is one of those old school towns that always really rallies around the community. They usually do that during football and their long playoffs run, but in basketball, they're a very great school too, and I'm sure all the town is going to rally around Riley Gossom and all the seniors tonight.
Truly an inspirational story, to say the absolute least. The Riley Gossom story is just a tale of fight and pride and just so many other things. I mean, it's just hard to even talk about.
They wear that on their sweatshirts, "We are Lucas," and it truly means we are Lucas. They never turn on each other. They always got each other's backs. It's a very community that you really want to look up to.
Talking a little bit more about the team as a whole, a good defensive squad. They did lose their last one, but they have been playing exponentially hot.
Lucas really gets it done on defense. They've only allowed 711 points through 18 games. That is 39 points per game. And they fell to Willard by 4 on Saturday. And before then, they were on a really hot streak. They had won 6 in a row.
And for Lucas's offense, it's been a tale of two Ethans.
The team is led by the senior Ethan Sauter, a very skilled athlete, a very crafty ball handler who uses his speed as advantage. He scores 14 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. He's a really, an all-around great player. And the other Ethan, another senior, Ethan Wallace, and Sauter's colleague, he's no pushover either. Wallace averages 10 points per game and 5 rebounds.
2 of the senior leaders, but let's talk about Andrew Smolin, the young gun of this squad.
Andrew Smolin typically throwing touchdown passes Storm, but he can also score the bucket on the hardwood. He puts up 6.2 points per game and 2.5 rebounds. And don't forget about Logan Toms, who's a freshman sensation. He averages 8 points per game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Someone called that a stat sheet stuffer.
For the Central Christian Comets, need to play an excellent game to upset a stellar Lucas Cub squad.
Last time these two teams met up for an NBC matchup, the Cubs only allowed 25 points for the Comets to get on the board. They're going to need a lot of offense tonight if they want to upset the Cubs on senior night.
For Central Christian, they beat Mansfield Christian in their last game. A great conference win for them. Been playing relatively well, but like I said before, need to play super well tonight.
Led by their senior Tyler Bonner, who scores 12.3 points per game and 3 assists, and his tandem, Clay Rohrer, scores 8.5 contests. They're going to need a lot of offense here if they want to upset the Cubs on senior night.
I know this is basketball, but Garrett, let's talk a bit about the run that the football team has had in the past 2 years.
The Cubs last year was one of the best seasons for basketball in a while. As you see Riley Gossom right there getting introduced for a starter. But Lucas, they really get it done at all sports, and they always really rally together. You can see the stands are packed as much as they can be, and just an exciting time to be a Lucas fan right now.
Definitely is. Riley Gossom, as you said, got a standing ovation going to take the floor for the first time in quite a while since the accident had happened. So truly an inspirational story on the jump. Wallace and Clay Rohr are going to be jumping for these squads. We are moments away from starting off this contest. Ball goes in the air and is pulled down by Central Christian. Shork has it now for the Central Christian offense. Swings it over to Bonner, one of the leaders on this team. Back up top to Rohr. Pushes it back to Shork now. Over in the corner as Bonner drives inside. Hop step right there. Central Christian being very patient on this offensive possession. Rohr has it now. Gets it over to Schrock. Almost tipped and stolen right there. Common's able to hold on to it. Schrock has it now in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. That one hits the iron and falls out. Offensive rebound pulled down by the Comets. Drilling it back out to the three-point line now, resetting things up for this offense. Up top is Schrock. Gets it inside. Back out on the three-point line. Fakes the three. Burke has it. Jump stop right there. Two-pointer on the way. That one's also going to hit the iron and out.
Look at the rotation from Lucas's defense. They are hard to score on, to say the least. The Comets had multiple looks at the shot but couldn't get anything to go.
Wallace has it now for the Lucas Cubs on their first offensive possession. Trying to beat this 2-3 zone. Riley Gossom now on the right wing. Gets it to Harper. Harper puts up a contested layup. That one's not going to fall, and Central Christian's going to take it the other way. On the three-point line is Bonner. Swings it over to Granger. Granger decided to take a three right there. He's 0 of 2 on his first from behind the arc.
Quick trigger. Granger not afraid to shoot that one, but so far tonight 0 for 2 from deep.
Keegley has it now. Gets it up top to Wallace. Wallace setting things up for the Lucas offense. Central Christian in a 2-3 zone. Over on the right wing is Riley Gossom. Tip pass right there. It's going to be stolen by Central Christian. Schrock now has it. Swings it over to Rohr. Bonner now at the top of the key. Back to Schrock. Over in the corner is Granger. 0 of 2 on his first 2 shots from the field. Schrock now up top to Bonner. Back to Schrock. Central Christian being very patient on their offensive possession. In no rush at all. Takes a 3 right there. That one misses as well, so Central Christian ice cold from behind the line.
Credit Lucas's defense. They're rotating very well defensively. Let's see if they can get on the scoreboard tonight for the first time.
Riley Gossom has it. Decides to queue up a 3. That one off the mark for Riley Gossom.
I'm sure this crowd would have erupted storm if Gossom would have knocked down that triple.
Definitely would have been a lot of noise here at the Cub Cave as Central Christian has it now on offense. Posting up is Granger. Gets it over to Bonner. Bonner gets it stripped away. That was Wallace with the quick hands on the defensive end. Wallace has it now back over to Gossom. Up top to Wallace. Now at the free throw line. Lucas once again moving it around very efficiently on this possession as well. So both offenses being very patient, just no points coming just yet. Gossom now fakes the 3. Up top to Wallace. Wallace dribbles to his left. Great backdoor pass right there. And the corner is Gossom with a touch pass. Gets it inside to Sauter. Sauter puts it up and in for the first points of the contest for either team.
Good ball movement from the Cubs. Gossom with a nice pass down low, and he set up Ethan Sauter for the easy layup.
Ramsire has it now, directing traffic for Central Christian. Ramsire swings it over to Rohr. Now Bonner has it inside off of his 2 steps. That one falls out of the rim. Granger able to collect the offensive rebound, almost tipped away. Central Christian able to come back up with it. Schrock has it now, swings it over to Clay Rohr. Irwin to Schrock. And a nutmeg pass right there, right through the legs of Ethan Sauter as a mid-range shot is attempted for the Comets. Going to be a foul right there on Granger on the rebound. So the Lucas Cubs are going to take the ball on offense. Sauter inbounds to Wallace. 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Defensive struggle in this one so far. Only 2 total points scored. Try to sneak that one into Sauter. Going to be a turnover. as Central Christian is out and running on the fast break. Shark has it now, tries to get it inside and does. That one misses. Granger with the strong rebound, and now the Comets are on the board.
Granger, right place, right time right there. Finally gets his first bucket to go, and the first bucket for the Comets are on the board.
Wallace has it now across half court. Central Christian still in the 2-3 zone. Riley Gossom on the three-point line. Back to Wallace. Inside to Sauter, back to Wallace. Wallace picked up his dribble, gets it out to Riley Gossom. Inside to Sauter, who tries a mid-range jumper. That one's not going to fall as well. Central Christian on the fast break. Back up top to Sharp. Tried to sneak that one to Granger. Granger wasn't ready for it, and that one sails out of bounds.
It's been a low-scoring affair here tonight, Storm. It was the last time these two teams met up. They only combined for 66 points. Last time they did play, and Lucas ended up winning that game 39-25.
Sauter to inbound, gets it into Wallace. Wallace leisurely bringing things across half court, looking to set up a scoring possession for the Lucas Cubs. Wallace picks up his dribble, gets it to Riley Gossom in the corner, back to Wallace. Wallace takes a screen right there. Gets it over to Kegley, back up top to Wallace. Wallace wants to get it inside to Sauter and does. Sauter has it, floats it back up to Wallace. Wallace dribbles inside. Gorgeous fake right there and gets it to go off the up and under.
Wallace was smothered with defenders. It doesn't matter. He persevered and found the opening to take the lead for the Cubs.
Shark now has it. Gets it over to Kirby, who's freshly checked in. This is his first triple of the night. Wallace corrals the rebound across half court now. Wallace trying to find a hole in this Central Christian defense and exploit it. Still searching, gets it over to Kegley. Kegley gets trapped by two Central Christian defenders. Gets out to Wallace, now out to Gossom. Another three-pointer on the way, and that one falls for Riley Gossom. What a story.
What an inspiration, Storm. Gossom getting the start tonight on senior night after that horrible, horrible accident just a few months ago, and right there makes his first triple of the season.
Riley Gossom, truly an inspiration to us all, a redemption story. Congratulations, Riley. Truly an incredible shot. For Central Christian, Bonner has it now, ties a three-pointer of his own, unable to match. Going the other way is Sauter. Floats that one over to Wallace. Wallace now has it once again, being very patient, letting things develop here for Lucas. Gets it over to the three-point line. Sauter's waiting for it. Back to Wallace now. 1 minute left here to go in the first. Wallace has it. Gets it over to Sauter, excuse me. Very patient Lucas Cubs team here on the first possession. Gossom has it back up top to Wallace. Over to Kegley now. Kegley sneaks it inside. Back out to Wallace. Wallace dribbles inside. Hop step, takes the contact right there. Going to hang on the rim and fall out. But Lucas is going to get rewarded with 2 attempts at the free throw line.
Nice take right there from Wallace into the teeth of the defense. He does get rewarded. See if he can make this a 7-point lead.
On our replay, Riley Gossom nailing that three-pointer. Not a routine one either. That one was possibly 2 steps behind the three-point line. So Riley Gossom making a big comeback. He takes a seat, and the Lucas fans are on their feet for Riley Gossom, who came in and off a severe leg injury, drills a three-pointer from NBA range. Wallace has it now at the free throw line. Gets that one to go, a perfect 2 for 2 from the line for Wallace. Inbounded to Bonner, swings it over to Rohr. Gets it across half court. Now in the corner is Miller. Miller dribbles, gets it inside. Central Christian running a very quick, seems like motion offense here. Bonner has it, swings it up top to Kirby. Passes it over to Rohr. Gets it inside to Bonner. Bonner decides to dribble things back out. Now Rohr has it. Or up top to Shark. Kirby has it. Gonna call a defensive foul right there on Sauter. Possession stays with Central Christian.
Central Christian needs to get some kind of shot to go here to close this lead because they cannot do anything offensively, and Lucas has been smothering them.
4 seconds now left to go in the first quarter. Gonna have to be a quick shot here from Bonner with 1 second left from half court. That one's not gonna be in time. Almost finds the bottom of the bucket. That's gonna do it through one. However, as the home court Lucas Cubs lead the Central Christian Comments 9-2. You've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Stop in the Cub Cave carryout in Lucas. Conveniently stocked with everything you need, and even a one-stop pet shop. Located on Ohio 39 in the heart of Lucas. Proudly supporting Cubs playoff football.
Welcome back to the Cub Cave, where the Lucas Cubs lead the Central Christian Comets 9-2. Second quarter action underway now. Wallace has it, inbounding it for the Lucas Cubs, gets it over to Sauter. Now inside, back out to Wallace. Wallace dribbles inside. A very efficient score there in the first quarter. A low-scoring first quarter, but the one who scored the most was Wallace. Now Sauter has it back out to Wallace. Wallace, top of the key. That one almost tipped away. Sauter able to corral it in the backcourt. Wallace has it. Getting a play from his coach and setting things up for this Lucas offense once again. Swings it inside now. Toms has it back out to Sauter, and Sauter gets that one to go for mid-range.
Lucas is doing exactly what they want to do defensively, and right here, Wallace will get the steal and see if Lucas gets some here on transition.
Don't leave Wallace on an island right there. Look like a cornerback right there, just going up and snatching that ball like an interception. As Lucas sets up on offense, gets it out to Wallace. Touch pass over in the corner, three-pointer on the way. That one's not gonna go. Central Christian's gonna pull down the rebound. Shark has it now, gets it over to Granger. Central Christian once again moving the ball around with speed, trying to find a weakness in this Lucas Cubs defense, and there aren't a lot of them.
This is exactly what Lucas wants, a very low-scoring, grinded-out game. That's exactly what this defense will do to you. It'll know you to sleep, Storm.
Kirby had it, passed over to Shark. Now in the corner, in the post is Granger now. Gets it back up to Kirby. Kirby puts on a couple of moves right here. Passes it over to Shark. Now back inside to Granger. Granger on the low block, puts a couple of moves on. Floats one up, one-legged Dirk shot right there. Going to be pulled down by Lucas.
I mean, look at the defense, Storm, from Lucas. They are rotating so fast. Central Christian cannot find the open man. There is no lazy defense here.
Definitely not. To me, it's surprising that Central Christian was even able to score one basket. I mean, these Lucas Cubs just fly around the court.
Very well-coached team under Taylor Iceman. See if they can add to their NBC record tonight with a win.
The Iceman, truly one of the better coaches around the area, just preaches on hustle. Truly an incredible system he's got going on here. Central Christian pulls down an offensive rebound, and maybe that's what Central Christian needs to do, is just miss and put up an offensive rebound.
Huge bucket right there. They needed some momentum. They got it, cut it down to 7 points. Let's see what they do here defensively.
Wallace has it once again against the Central Christian 2-3 zone. What's been so impressive to me is the Lucas Cubs are just being super patient, not really rushing anything, just taking all the time in the world they need to get an open shot.
They typically never take the first shot. They want to swing the ball around and look for the best possible shot to get, and that's why they're up 11-4 here early in the second quarter.
Wallace gets it inside to Sauter, and Sauter puts one up. Count that bucket, and a foul.
They run Sauter at the top of the key and let him really facilitate, and finally he gets his opportunity. To add to this total, it's up to a 9-point lead. He could make it 10.
Sauter takes the contact, puts it home, and is going to get a chance at the free throw line. Irwin steps up to the scorer's table to check in for the Central Christian Comets. Rebound pulled down by Lucas. That's never something you want to do, is allow an offensive rebound on the free throw. Stripped away, however, by the Comets, so they're going to have it on offense. Shork has it. Guarding him is Sauter. Swings it over to the left wing. Miller dribbles to his right, hands it off. Now to Granger. Granger gets it up top to Kirby, over in the left wing now. Up top, Clay Rourke. Inside is Granger. Granger using his body to his advantage, trying to get inside. Almost got a 3-second right there. And Central Christian is going to be fouled right there by Corbin Toms and is going to head to the line for 2.
Exactly what they want. Head of the free throw line and get some easy freebies as Andrew Miller steps up to the line for the first time tonight to cut into this deficit.
Miller steps up for his first attempt, gets that one to go no problem. A couple of Cubs and a couple of Comets checking in for their respective teams. How about Sauter, G-Man? Hasn't come out yet, has played the entirety of the first quarter and still hasn't checked out almost halfway through the second.
Knowing this Lucas school as a whole storm, Ethan Sauter, I believe, is not going to check out of this game at all. I remember in football, he would take probably 8 straight carries and still not go get a water break. His endurance is incredible.
We'll see if Sauter ends up staying in the full game. Wallace now has it for Lucas's offense, swings it over to Finello. Over in the corner now is Lucas. Back up top to Wallace, resetting things, being very patient once again to no one's surprise. Finello has it. Back up top to Wallace. Wallace dribbles to his left. Gets it back to Finello at the top of the key. Back over to Wallace, trying to get it inside to Sauter, it looks like, but they get it inside to Smolin, and Smolin gets that one to go.
Beautiful fadeaway right there. Was definitely a tough shot, and he got it over the outstretched defender's arms.
Shork has it now, getting pressed up by Lucas's defense, able to break that press just a little bit. Takes a lot of contact right there. No call on the floor. Bonner driving inside. Floater alert, and that one goes to get the Comets offense back on track.
Good take right there from the Comets leading scorer. Went coast to coast. Nice hop step right there and got it to go.
Sauter has it. Gets it to Finello. Finello thought about the 3. Dribbles inside. Wallace has it on the 3-point line. Wallace over to Finello. Right wing. Back over to Wallace. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the second. Inside to Sauter. Back out to Wallace. A 3-pointer on the way. That one's going to miss its mark, and they're going to call an over the back, I believe, on the Lucas Cubs. That'll be Finello's first foul here tonight. To inbound for Central Christian is Clay Rohrer. Gets it into Schwark. Dribbles to his left, met by a couple of Lucas Cubs. Gonna call a body check right there on Logan Toms, and that's gonna be another foul for Lucas as Central Christian takes the ball out of bounds once again.
The Comets have to work just to get the ball in, Storm. They are flying around the Lucas defenses and creating every opportunity Central Christian gets is as hard as possible.
Bonner has it now, has been relatively quiet right here, and that's a travel for him. Bonner, one of the leading scorers for Central Christian, but really not able to find his footing here in this one.
I believe he only has that one bucket, and that was on the previous possession for the Comets. So got to get him going, the leading scorer for this team.
Wallace has it now across half court. Still trying to break this 2-3 zone that Central Christian has put up. 3 minutes left to go in the second. Over in the corner is Smolin. Turns it over right there, unable to handle that pass, and Central Christian's going to take it the other way. Bonner on the other end, fakes a 3-pointer, swings it around the 3-point line now. Dribbling to his left is Rohrer, puts a layup inside and puts that one off the glass and puts it home.
Nice take right there from Rohrer, cutting into this deficit. Now only a 5-point lead, and what a move right there from the Cubs.
That move was dirty as Wallace takes a floater right there. Rebound collected by Toms, and Toms off the offensive rebound, able to get that one to go. Trying to inbound is Central Christian. Now they do get it into Shark. Bring it back to him now, trying to break this Lucas press. Tom's right there on him. Bounce pass to Bonner. Bonner gets it up the floor now. Miller has it back to Bonner. Bonner dribbling it around. Trying to get something going for not only himself but his team. Gets it over to Schrock. Back inside to Bonner in the post. Spin move right there. Fades away. Fakes it one way. Goes the other. Going to be too strong, and Wallace is going to pull down the rebound. Looking to score quickly. Trying to get that one up to Finello, but it's going to be out of bounds.
Good try right there from Wallace. Trying to get up the floor to Finello, but just a bad pass out of bounds, and will be a turnover for Goose Wallace.
Sitting down for Lucas is Smallin, and checking in is Corbin Toms. Central Christian gets it up to Bonner. That one's going to be tipped, but is going to stay in the possession of Central Christian. 1 minute and 50 seconds left here to go. 7-point game in favor of the home court Cubs. Clay Rohr gets it in. Gets it up to Schrock. Over to Clay now. Tries to sneak it inside and does. A couple of post moves right there. Going to swing it back out, reset things for the Comets. All the way over to Irwin now. Irwin getting harassed on defense, excuse me. Hand off to Bonner. Almost loses it right there and does. Going to be out of bounds, and it is going to be Lucas Cubs ball.
Comets struggling here offensively still in the late stages of this second quarter. They got to figure it out at the halftime break if they want a chance to come out here and beat the Lucas Cubs on senior night.
Sauter has it now with just over a minute left to go in the second. Gets it over to Finello. Back up top to Sauter. So Sauter and Wallace switching roles a little bit right here. Wallace playing at the free throw line now, and Sauter playing at the three-point line. Finello has it, resetting things for Lucas. Swings it over to Wallace, or excuse me, swings it over to Sauter. Gets it inside to Wallace now, met with 3 Central Christian defenders, able to get it outside. Sauter with a step back right there, tries to take the contact and draw a foul. That one's not going to go his way, and Central Christian's going to take possession. 48 seconds left to go in the half here for both these teams. Lucas on senior night trying to escape with a win. Rohr Clay has it now. Bonner gets it up the court. Sitting in the corner trying to get it inside to Granger. They decide to kick it back out, and that's going to cost them a turnover, as they're going to call it out of bounds on Central Christian, and Lucas is going to take the ball now.
Sure, Lucas going to hold for the last shot here at the end of the quarter, and they could make this a 10-point deficit for the Comets.
And that would be huge for them going into the halftime break, as Sauter has it now for Lucas. Sauter gets it across half court. Swings it to Finello. He gets it back to him. Over on the right wing is Logan Tom. Ill-advised pass right there, and Schrock's going to have it the other way. Going to call a foul right there on Sauter on the fast break to much of his dismay.
And here we go again, Storm. 17 seconds at the end of this half. Sauter looked like he was going for the steal, but swiped down. The go-to broadcast sayings for me and Storm is never want to swipe down at the ball. Always want to try to swipe up to avoid the arm and avoid the contact. But nonetheless, Schrock does miss his first free throw.
It's hard. We're just trying to spread our wisdom, maybe teach a few things. We're some pretty experienced ball players, just trying to spread our knowledge a little bit. So making sure we remind all the schools, never swipe down. Always want to swipe up when you're going for that steal. Comets able to make one free throw on their last possession. Going to give it back to the Cubs with under 10 to go. Lob pass on the way, and what a highlight reel play right there for Logan Toms. 3 seconds left to go in the half. Central Christian has it, puts it up from half court. That one grazes the net and falls out. That's going to do it through one half as the Lucas Cubs lead the Central Christian Comets 17-11. Going to be right back with some halftime stats. You've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
stop in the Cub Cave carryout in Lucas, conveniently stocked with everything you need, and even a one-stop pet shop. Located on Ohio 39 in the heart of Lucas, proudly supporting Cubs playoff football.
No paywalls, just live sports, exclusively on the OH Report.
Welcome back to the Cub Cave, where the Lucas Cubs lead the Central Christian Comets 17-11. Taking a look at the halftime stats, Lucas with 7 field goals, 1 3, 2 free throws, 9 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, and 6 turnovers. Looking at Central Christian, 4 field goals, 0 threes, 3 free throws, 12 rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds, and 7 turnovers. Garrett, the one lone 3 coming in this game, coming from Riley Gossom.
What a story storm tonight on senior night. Riley Gossom gets the start after that horrific accident a few months ago and knocks down a three-pointer. I'm sure everybody in this building was so happy for Riley Gossom and all that has really happened to him and him to be able to respond that way. But Lucas Stormer really knew this was coming in. They're such a good defensive team. They only allowed 11 points in a half. I believe that is the lowest amount that I've seen all season long.
Yeah. Just on a quick note, on behalf of everyone at the OH Report, Riley Gossom, we wish nothing but the best for you, buddy. But yeah, talking about Lucas, just a defensive-minded team, pretty much just like how they play football. I mean, they're just going to play super physical, play some stand-up defense, hard-nosed defense, and I mean, it pays off. They have the lead at halftime.
Lucas is saying in football is run people over, and in basketball, I'm not sure what they're saying is, but it's got to be along the lines of something about defense, Storm, because no team can really come in here and put a large amount of points on the board against this Lucas defense, because they force a lot of steals. They force you to take ill-advised shots and make careless turnovers. So really in the first half, it was just a story of defense, and Lucas's defense was smothering.
For Central Christian, I mean, when they had their best success, they were getting offensive rebounds, so really need to dig in and get some offensive possessions to go here in the second half.
I believe they had a few second chance opportunities, and when they did get them, they kind of caught Lucas off guard, off the offensive rebound for an easy putback layup. They got to continue to do that in the second half if they want to climb back into this one and pick up a big NBC conference win.
That's going to do it for halftime here at the Cub Cave. Make sure you stick with us. Third quarter action just moments away. For now, you have been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Stop in the Cub Cave carryout in Lucas, conveniently stocked with everything you need, and even a one-stop pet shop. Located on Ohio 39 in the heart of Lucas, proudly supporting Cubs playoff football.
No paywalls, just live sports. Exclusively on the OH Report. Stick around because coming up next is the Lucas Community Center Player of the Game. That's live and free from the Cub Cave. Right after this.
NBC Conference play already underway. Third quarter action here on the OH Report, live and free. Irwin has it out of the break for Central Christian. Storm Lunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. Bonner puts up a move off the spin move. Gonna grab his own rebound, tries to take it right back up. Believe we had an inadvertent whistle right there. Believe a ref heard Central Christian, thought they were calling timeout, but that was not the call, so Central Christian's going to take it out of bounds. Garrett, it has been tough for Central Christian to score all throughout the first half. What do they need to do to finally find the bottom of the net?
Got to crash those boards. When they did, they had a few opportunities and looks for some easy buckets. They can get down here to Granger and see what he can do with it. Can't get it to go, but they get it out in transition. Maybe they can beat this Lucas defense down the floor.
Speaking of transition, Sauter has it now, gets it up top to Wallace, decides to slow the tempo down for Lucas. Wallace picks up his dribble, gets it over to Harper. Harper on the left wing gets it over to the corner. Back up top to Harper. Now over to Wallace. Wallace on the right wing tried to thread that needle inside and eventually finds its target as Logan Toms has it now and gets it over to Harper. Harper inside to Wallace. Wallace one-hop step. Jump right there from Granger. Isn't going to be enough to grab the rebound. And how about that taken up against the tall trees is Wallace.
Nice job to stay with it. Goose Wallace not giving up on the play. Gets the second chance opportunity and rewards. And Lucas on defense still smothering in the backcourt, forcing a 5-second violation. Do not see many of those.
Definitely do not, but this Lucas Cubs is just built different. It is just a truly incredible watch. I mean, this team just swarms so fast. The rotations are so fast. It is crazy to watch. Sauter off the inbound, gets it over to Corbin Toms, and he drills a three-pointer off the forced turnover, and a quick timeout for Central Christian.
Lucas beginning to pull away Storm. It was only a 9-point deficit and now is already up to up to 13. But Lucas beginning to pull away and they're really doing it defensively. They only allowed 11 points through 2 and a minute and 30 in the third.
That's some Storm Blunchley math right there. I believe last night I couldn't figure out what 13 plus 12 was, so not the brightest brunch we are over here in this crew, but hey, we get it done. Out of the timeout, Central Christian is going to have it. Central Christian unable to score very efficiently in the first half, looking to change that in the second half. This press has been giving them a lot of troubles. Let's see if they drew something up at halftime or in that timeout to break it. 4 count now, able to get it inside to Bonner. Bonner has it now dribbling to his left. Tried to find someone down low, had a man, decides to kick it out to Shork. Shork has it now in the corner as Irwin. Fitting it inside to Granger. Granger taking a lot of time in the paint right there. Puts up a floating jump hook. Will not get that one to fall. And Granger has gone cold. Started off pretty successful in the first quarter, but just cold so far from then. Wallace has it now. The Lucas offense just being so patient, never forcing anything really, just looking for the wide open shot as Wallace has it now, swings it over to the corner. Toms has it, and another three-pointer for the Lucas Cubs offense.
You cannot leave Toms open from downtown. He will make you pay, and here goes the defense again for the Cubs, smothering.
Shork has it now, gets it over to Bonner. Back to Shork now. Still in the backcourt, needs to get it across the half-court line and does. Bounce pass right there to Irwin. Irwin gets it inside, floater from the right block, and that one falls.
First buckets of the second half right there. Central Christian do a good job moving the ball. I believe that is Wallace over in the corner. Lighten it up, and that will be another three-pointer to Lucas's name.
Lucas just coming out red hot from behind the three-point arc after just a lone three made by Riley Gossom in the first half. Have come out and made a ton of them here in the third. Central Christian's going to have the ball out of the tip right there. Clay Rohrer to inbound. Gets it into Irwin. Back to Clay. Clay setting something up for Central Christian. Gets it over to Bonner. Bonner looking to feed it inside. It's going to be tipped right there. Granger able to track it down. How about that play right there from Wallace, able to put his body on the line and take a charge right there.
And that really explains the Lucas mentality here. Not only as a school, but as really a community, giving up your body on the line right there. Ethan Wallace, just willing to do whatever it takes to get the turnover and get the offense another chance at it.
Sauter handling the ball now, gets it over to Toms. Inside to, now back out to Sauter. Sauter with a three-pointer, and that one's not going to fall for the Cubs. Tracked down by Granger. Granger throws it right away into the hands of Sauter. Sauter working around. Harper has it now. Harper inside, tried to thread the needle right there, but that one's going to be a turnover for Lucas. Taking it the other way is Central Christian. Rohrer has it now. Gets it to Bonner. Bonner mid-range try on the way, and that one gets the Comments offense on the board for the first time in the second half. Out in the corner, three-pointer on the way for Lucas. Just too strong on that one. Central Christian has it now on the fast break. Granger on the right wing, gets it back up top to Schwartz. Dribbles it inside, now kicks it out to Rohr. Hop step right there, fast hands from Lucas to tip that one away.
Nice active hands right there from Ethan Wallace to stay with it. Got the deflection, got the steal as Ethan Sauter cues up a three, and it's nothing but nets.
The Comets have to stop the bleeding here soon as Lucas has taken over this game, busted it wide open. Going to be difficult for the Comets to come back in another 5-second violation for Central Christian.
And look at the defensive effort right there, Storm. There was nobody open for Central Christian. See if we're going to get some subs to check in, and we will.
Miller is going to check in for Irwin on the Central Christian side of things. For Lucas, no substitutions yet. Sauter has it now. Garrett, I haven't been keeping track. Has he came out yet? I don't believe so.
I do not believe so. Storm right there. Nothing but net right there. That one was water from the three-point line, and Central Christian will get a timeout call as Lucas has opened this one up.
I cannot believe Sauter's going to play this whole game out. Probably, knock on wood there, don't want to jinx anything, but Garrett, he's going to play a whole game. I think I would get up and down the floor 2 times, and I'd probably have to be taken out on stretcher.
Ethan Sauter Storm is just built different. It seems as if he will not check out tonight's game. We do not know, though. You know, maybe if they get that huge lead, he might check out, but it is senior night, so I'm sure he wants to play every single minute and every possible time that he can.
I mean, just crazy athleticism here on this Lucas Cubs team. Just a lot of guys who have a lot of hustle and a lot of heart, and that's what's key in basketball. I mean, off the offensive rebound, I mean, when the ball's shot and it misses, I mean, the ball shows no bias. I mean, whoever goes up and wants it gets it, and this Lucas Cub team wants it.
And it takes a lot of endurance. I'm sure Taylor Eisman has got them running up and down the floor at practices to keep them in good shape, because here on defense, they are smothering. There is nobody open for Central Christian. They're not making the bad pass. There's just no one open. They cannot get anything to go as Lucas is still in the press. Let's see if they can get this in.
Maybe we should come out and do a Lucas practice. Get us into shape a little bit. Central Christian now has it on offense. Gets it across half court. Shorrock has it now. Takes a screen right there from Granger. Hop step, gets it out to the right corner. Looking to work it inside to Granger. Granger's been relatively quiet in the second half. Step back right there. Gets it into Granger. Right block. Puts on a couple of moves. And more quick hands from Lucas as Wallace comes up with that steal. Wallace swings it over to Toms. Toms in the corner now. Sauter for three, and Water on that three-pointer once again. I don't know what the halftime speech was for Lucas, but it had got to be something about the three-point line.
Sauter cannot miss from behind the arc. That is back-to-back-to-back triples. Central Christian has got to get something going here on offense.
Trying to answer with a three of their own. Won't get that one to fall. Another three-pointer on the way. That one's going to touch the top of the backboard and be out of bounds. Central Christian trying to respond with a three-pointer of their own, but their two fall just short. Wallace and Sauter in the backcourt, bringing things up now.
Storm, this was a 19-11 ball game at half. It is now 39-15 as Sauter cues up a triple and almost got that one to go. But Lucas is on a 20-4 run, Storm, to open up the half.
Heat check right there from Sauter. Wanted that one to go. I believe the roof would have came off this building. The fans would have erupted, but unable to get that one to go. Central Christian now trying to answer. Shorrock now has it, gets it inside. Couple of quick dribbles and another steal. These guards for Lucas like to dig a lot.
Playing with active hands and quick hands as Harper cues up a three, but that is nothing but air on that try.
Shorrock has it now. A couple of fancy moves in the backcourt. Just under 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Another missed three for Central Christian. Trying to get it up the court a little too aggressive right there. That pass is going to get picked off. Shorrock has it now, dribbling baseline. Gets it out to the three-point line. They're going to call that one tip from Lucas. And subs are going to come in for both teams. And Sauter stays on the floor. Once again, I believe this will be his third quarter of play in a row. I can't believe it.
Especially with the defense that they play. They're constantly rotating very fast. There's no time off. There's no lazy breaks. As Sauter is giving it his all. I'm sure he does not want to come off this court on senior night.
I mean, they play a press too, so it's not like he gets to take a little break. And he doesn't even look tired as Central Christian tries a three. Saved right there, and who else but Sauter going to get that one. Takes it all the way, dishes it off to Smallin. Tracked down by Toms. Now in the hands of Sauter. Sauter swings it over to the other end of the three-point line. Inside now, bounce pass. Lucas moving the ball around, always making the extra pass. Sauter has it now, gets it over to Leinhart. That one just a little too strong. Going to be pulled down by Central Christian for the moment at least. Able to escape out of that one. Shork has it now under a minute to play. Shork over to Irwin. Now up top to Kirby. Kirby dribbles to his right. Gets it inside. That one's going to be tipped. Taken off with his Corbin Toms. Gorgeous no-look pass right there. That one goes up. He's going to be fouled, and it's going to head to the line for two.
Nice pass right there from Toms. The no-look bounce pass over to Finello, who's going to look to extend this to a 22-4 run to start the third quarter, excuse me.
Just an incredible display of offense here for the Lucas Cubs. Never even taking a look back in the rearview mirror as Finello knocked that one down for the Lucas Cubs. 29 seconds here left to go in the third. Finello steps up to the free throw line once again. That one's short, but Lucas comes down with the rebound. Back out in the corner, fake the three-pointer, dribble drive right there. Floater alert. That one doesn't fall, but another offensive rebound out to Sauter. Sauter has it now, three-pointer on the way. That one also falls short, but another rebound for the Cubs. Finello has it, no one picked him up inside. A great move, that one hangs off the rim and falls out. 8 seconds left to go in the quarter. Central Christian bringing it up the court now, 5 seconds left to go. Bonner has it, three-point heave on the way. That one falls out, no one covers the rebounder, and that one's gonna get blocked from Lenhart. What an incredible defensive display right there as the Lucas Cubs head into the final quarter of play over the Comets, 40-15. Going to be back with some fourth quarter action. You've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Stop in the Cub Cave Carryout in Lucas. Conveniently stocked with everything you need, and even a one-stop pet shop. Located on Ohio 39 in the heart of Lucas. Proudly supporting Cubs playoff football.
Back at the Cub Cave, fourth quarter action already underway. Storm Blanchard going by the illustrious Garrett Parlett and Garrett. Lucas Cubs took that one and ran away with it.
Opened it up to a 25-point advantage in favor of the Lucas Cubs. They went on a 21-4 run, excuse me. Let's see if they can extend that lead. It's only at 14 points for Central Christian. They got to get something going here on offense.
Central Christian now has it. Bonner swings it over to the left wing. Some tough defense right there from Finello. Going to call a foul, a little too aggressive, and Central Christian's going to have the ball out of bounds. Garrett out of the break. Sauter still on the court. Not even look like he's breaking a sweat. I mean, all I'm doing is sitting and commentating, and I got sweat beads running down my forehead.
Yes, from he is not checking out of the game. I've seen him on the football field. He is so unselfish, too. Just a heck of a player that Lucas will be losing after this year, Ethan Sauter.
I literally cannot believe that he is still playing. What a workhorse Ethan Sauter is as Central Christian takes the ball out of bounds. Miller has it, gets it inbounded to Kirby. Kirby rocking the man bun, swings it over to Miller. Going to be a foul away from the ball, I believe, on Lucas. Going to call Smullen with the foul right there. And yeah, Kirby rocking the man bun, a look I recently rocked. Yeah, I like it. I think it's making a comeback, Garrett.
Speechless, Storm.
Yeah, nothing to say. It's because you always like your hair so short and so regular and plain. I got style with my hair. Central Christian throws that one away. Going to be called a tip on the Lucas Cubs. Central Christian's going to take it out of bounds. 6:56 left to go here in this one. A huge Lucas Cubs lead, and it was thanks in part, a big part, to the terrific three-point shooting.
I believe Corbin Toms had a few threes, and of course Ethan Sauter had 3 of them in that third quarter. It's going to be hard for Central Christian to come back in this one with how great Lucas is playing great defensively.
Central Christian set the inbound on the baseline, gets it into Schwark. Handoff right there to Miller. Miller swings it over to Bonner, who's had a quiet night against this Lucas Cubs defense. Schwark gets it over to Irwin. Irwin dribbles baseline, puts up a shot right there. Going to fall into the hands of Bonner. Bonner puts one up off the offensive rebound and in. I believe that matches how many points they had in the third quarter. Correct me if I'm wrong, Garrett, but it has just been rough for the Central Christian offense.
I hate to do this to you, Storm, but you are wrong. They did have 4 points in that third quarter, but Lucas continuing to up their lead here in the fourth.
Kirby has it now, gets it over to Short. Looking to get it across half court. They do. Miller has it now. Back over to Short. Setting things up for his team, getting over in the hands of Irwin. Pass right there to Kirby. Kirby drives inside, blocks from behind by Lennart. Just more terrific defense as Central Christian is able to put a shot in. On the other end, as Sauter swings it over to the corner, trying to work it inside. They do. Finello has it, tries to save it right into the hands of Schwark. On the fast break now. Gorgeous move right there. Gets it in the hand of Bonner. Step back three. And that one falls, so Central Christian on a little bit of a run now.
A little bit of momentum for Central Christian. Got it back down to 20. Let's see if they can capitalize here in the fourth quarter.
Already in this one now with more points than they did score in the third quarter. So if you're Central Christian, you're back on track. As Sauter has it now. Swings it over to Finello. Tried to sneak that one in there. Going to be a tip ball. And it's going to be in the possession of the Lucas Cubs. A couple of Cubs check in and a couple of Cubs checks out. One of those not being Sauter, so he is still in this one through almost three and a half full quarters of basketball for Sauter. He receives it off the inbound. Sauter playing patiently right here. Gets it out to Finello. Finello back to Sauter. Sauter gets to the free throw line. Wallace is waiting for it. Almost stolen away, and is Central Christian's going to take it the other way. Shork has it, gets it over to Rohr. Timeout called by Central Christian. Garrett, do you like live and free high school hoops?
You know better, Storm.
I know you do, and I sure do too. And I want to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors for being able to provide us with the funds to provide you guys with the live and free hoops that you all love. Pinhook Meats, need a last minute gift for your family and friends for Valentine's Day? Grab Trail Bologna gift pack, heart-shaped ribeyes, and some cupcakes located on 236 West Main Street in Lucas. The Cub Cave carry out your one-stop shop for everything in the heart of Lucas. Find them on Facebook for new exciting items. The Lucas Community Center, housing a common dining area, a fellowship hall for rental, volleyball courts, and a house of prayer. Stop in or check them out online at lucas-community-center.com. Back to the action. Central Christian's going to inbound it on their close sideline. They do. Schwark has it on the right wing. Hands it off to Bonner. Bonner with a fancy move right there and a Euro step looking like James Harden. That one's going to fall short. Lucas Cubs are going to take it the other way. Wallace has it now, getting it up the court to Finello. Finello has it over to Sauter on the three-point line. That one falls short. Clay Rohr has it with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Short gets it over to Clay Rohr. Granger puts up a mid-range shot. That one falls short as well. Kirby now has it off the offensive rebound. Gets it out to Bonner. Bonner step back triple. And that one falls, and the Comets offense continues to roll.
Tyler Bonner finally heating up for the Central Christian squad. Now is it back-to-back threes and has given the Comets some life.
Finello stops the run for Central Christian and puts Lucas back on the board in the fourth quarter. Central Christian trying to get the ball across the half-court line once again. Schrock has it now. Gets caught in the corner, gets it over to Bonner. Bonner hands it off to Kirby. Kirby dribbling to his left. Thought about the three, decides to kick it off. Back in the hands of Bonner, over to Rohr now. Top of the key, Schrock. Pass it off to Kirby. A lot of give-and-go action here for the Central Christian Comets. Almost trying to get over right there. Granger in the corner for three. That one offline once again, so a quiet second half for Granger as he has not gotten a shot to go yet. Wallace has it now, swings it over to Sauter in the corner, back to Wallace. Wallace resetting things for Lucas. Wallace back inside to Sauter. Now to Kegley. Back to Wallace. Wallace dribbling to his left. And how about that mid-range shot from Sauter? Garrett, 3 Cubs are lining up at the scores table. I think we may see Ethan Sauter check out for the first time this game.
Storm, I'm going to call your bluff. I do not think Sauter's coming out of this one. I know the competitor he is. He is definitely wanting to stay on the floor for the whole entire game, especially on his last home game.
Central Christian now has it. Kirby a quick three-pointer, and that one falls once again from range for Central Christian.
Might be a little too late, Storm, for Central Christian. They went on this run here and late in that third quarter, early fourth, but Cubs still hold a commanding 18-point lead.
I mean, Lucas, just incredible three-point shooting there in the third quarter. Only had made one in the first half, but in the third quarter just completely took over.
I believe they made 5 total. 2 were from Corbin Toms and 3 was from Ethan Sauter. So this is the moment of truth here, Storm. Will Ethan Sauter check out?
I know, moments away. The anticipation is killing me. I'm right on the edge of my seat. He's getting a drink of water right now. Puts the towel back and steps back onto the floor. Ethan Sauter, 3 solid quarters of play. Still in this one, halfway through the fourth. Will he go the distance? Wallace is set to inbound on the far sideline. He's going to get it into Logan Toms. Riley Gossom checks back in. Since sitting down in the first quarter, he's on the right wing now for the Lucas offense. Wallace has it now and gets it over to Sauter. And the corner is Gossom. Gossom for 3. That one off the mark, and Gossom gets back on defense. Cannot say enough about Riley Gossom. Knocked down a triple in the first, and to come back so soon, just a ton of fight, just like the rest of this Lucas team. A ton of fight in Riley Gossom to make such a quick comeback.
Storm, while you were talking about Gossom, Sauter does check out. So there he goes out of his first break in the game through 3 quarters and almost 4.
I cannot believe he made it that far. The hustle from Sauter, a workhorse to say the least. I'm sure we haven't seen the last of him. Just a minute 35 left to go, but I'm sure we will see more of him. Central Christian now on offense. Bonner has it, gets it up top to Kirby, over in the corner, Schwark for 3. That one falls off the mark. Granger able to collect the rebound, tried to put that one up as well. Going to call it out of bounds. Central Christian's going to retain possession.
And shout out to the senior Storm from Lucas. Done such a great job with this program, making this basketball team a very dominant program in Richland County. So shout out to the Lucas seniors tonight.
Like we said before the game, Lucas always a very dominant force to be reckoned with in any sport. Truly a special group of seniors with their football run last year, their football run this year, and I'm sure this basketball run is going to be something special here for the small town in Richland County. Central Christian putting up a wild shot. Rebound almost pulled down right there by Gossom. It's going to be tipped. I believe that's going to be Central Christian's ball, as Harper's going to check out for the Lucas Cub squad. Garrett looking at Sauter on the bench. I mean, he just does not look tired, and I don't know how. Granger off of the inbound for Central Christian. I'm going to get that one to go. Bonner pulls down the rebound, tries to put one in. That one also falls short. Corbin Toms has it now for the Lucas Cubs. Three-pointer on the way for Lucas. Going to get blocked right there. Comets taking it the other way. Rohr has it, goes up and under, and finishes for two.
Beautiful finish right there from Rohr, up and under with the reverse, and put some English on it to make that one rattle in.
Lucas once again on offense. Over in the corners. Kegley, tip ball right there. Going to retain possession is the Lucas Cubs. 12 seconds left to go in this one, and all Lucas has to do is dribble this one out. Corbin Toms has it. Riley Gossom once again for behind the arc. That one falls short. Three-pointer on the way for Kegley. That one also doesn't find the mark. Logan Toms able to pull down the rebound, and that's going to do it here at the Cub Cave on senior night. The Lucas Cubs are victorious over the Central Christian Comets. Your final score is 46-30. That's going to do it here. Make sure you stick it here for some final stats and a player of the game interview. Thank you so much for tuning in. You've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Stop in the Cub Cave Carryout in Lucas. Conveniently stocked with everything you need, and even a one-stop pet shop. Located on Ohio 39 in the heart of Lucas. Proudly supporting Cubs playoff football.
No paywalls, just live sports. Exclusively on the OH Report.
Standing courtside now with our player of the game, brought to you by the Lucas Community Center, Riley Gossom. Riley, in the first half, you had an incredible three-pointer, 2 steps behind the three-point line. I mean, I couldn't even do that fully healthy. How are you able to come off an injury and knock down a three-pointer from that range?
I'm still in the gym every day. Other than physical therapy and doing stuff with a trainer, I'm in the gym every day shooting, trying to stay somewhat in shape and, you know, hopefully not lose too much of what I had before. So it was nice to come out here and hit that.
Big senior night win for not only you but this entire Lucas Cubs squad. What does this win mean to not only you but everyone on the Lucas Cubs team?
Oh, this is everything to us. You know, my freshman year we weren't very good in the conference, and after that we kind of flipped a switch, and the last 3 years we've won the conference, and you know, tonight kind of clinched it outright for us, and so that's a big win, and get it on senior night. There's nothing better than that.
I notice on the back of your shirts it says back to back to back. Talk to me a little bit about what that means.
Oh, that's it's crazy. freshman year, St. Pete's kind of ran the tables on everybody. And so after that, once some of those guys graduated, we knew that, we had the pieces and we had to put it together, and we went out and, we won it sophomore year, and then each year it just seemed to kind of get easier and easier, but harder at the same time, just because we had that target on our back. But it's something that, we've all been striving for all season. Now that we've got that, we're looking forward to tournaments and kind of finishing out the regular season strong.
Riley, truly an incredible story for you to be able to come back this soon and look this good. I mean, do you have any words for anyone out there who's dealing with adversity or kind of has something going on in their life?
Just keep your head up and keep working. Life isn't going to be perfect, and sometimes things are going to happen that you don't expect it to, and you just got to put your head down and just keep working through it.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Riley Gossom. Go out, celebrate your win. Once again, your player of the game, brought to you by Lucas Community Center. Thank you very much, Riley.
Yep, thank you.
All right, going to take a quick break. We're going to get Garrett Parlett back in the booth. We're going to wrap things up here, and we do have a special JV presentation here coming after this one, so make sure you stick it right here. We're going to be right back. You've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Stop in the Cub Cave carryout in Lucas. Conveniently stocked with everything you need, and even a one-stop pet shop. Located on Ohio 39 in the heart of Lucas. Proudly supporting Cubs playoff football.
Double feature, another player of the game, brought to you by Lucas Community Center, Ethan Sauter. Ethan, you're just a workhorse, man. You played almost 4 total quarters of basketball. I mean, how do you even do that?
Iceman has a lot of trust in me, and I've been doing that for multiple years now. If you do it over and over again, it's not as hard as it looks. So,
Ethan, a big win here tonight on senior night, beating a conference rival. What does that mean? To come out with a win not only on senior night, but this close to tournament time.
It's big, and especially when we start these seniors who sometimes don't have a lot of experience. Riley gets to go out there and get some shots up. So, that's the thing I'm going to take away from tonight is Riley getting in there and playing, and Cameron.
How much does it mean to not only you as just an individual or this team, but how much does it mean to the community as a whole that Riley was able to come back and play in this final game?
You heard it live. And they announce his name, and the crowd goes crazy. There's not a lot of people here like it used to be. So, the community loves it. We all got each other's back.
All righty, one final question for you. Tournament time right around the corner. What's the plan going from here?
We just got to come to practice and work hard as we can every single day, and hopefully we can make a good tournament run.
I do have one more question for you. Me and Garrett were raving the whole time about how much you did play. Who do you think would win in a race baseline to baseline, us with a 10-second head start or you?
I think you guys would win by a mile, honestly. I think you guys could get probably down in about 5 seconds, so you're underestimating yourselves.
Inspirational words there from Ethan Sauter. Thank you so much, buddy. Once again, our co-player of the game, Ethan Sauter, brought to you by Lucas Community Center. Now we're going to take a quick break. Be right back with some final stats. Make sure you keep it right here. You've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Stop in the Cub Cave carryout in Lucas, conveniently stocked with everything you need, and even a one-stop pet shop. Located on Ohio 39 in the heart of Lucas, proudly supporting Cubs playoff football.
No paywalls, just live sports, exclusively on the OH.REPORT. Stick around because coming up next is the Lucas Community Center Player of the Game. That's live and free from the Cub Cave. Right after this.
Welcome back to the Cub Cave where the festivities are still underway. Storm Blunchy joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, we saw a big third quarter from the Lucas Cubs as they took home this game 46-30 over the Comets. Take a look at the final stats for Lucas: 11 field goals, 7 threes, 3 free throws, 22 rebounds, 9 offensive rebounds, and 11 turnovers. For Central Christian, 9 field goals, 3 threes, 3 free throws, 27 rebounds, 12 offensive rebounds, and 13 turnovers. Like I said, Garrett, it was the third quarter that broke this game wide open.
I believe Lucas Storm went on a 22-4 run to open things up in that third quarter and kind of put the nail in the coffin, so to speak, in this game. And the Cubs really did it defensively, kind of how they do it all year long. They really shut out Central Christian in those first 2 quarters and really couldn't score. Central Christian really wasn't playing bad offense. There was just nothing really there. There was no easy looks, and that's a credit to Lucas's defense and how much hustle and effort they put in.
Heading into tournament time, where do both these teams go from here?
For Central Christian, you just got to keep your head down. It's a very tough team to come in and beat, especially on senior night with all this emotion. There's a reason they're back-to-back-to-back NBC champs, so not a team to mess around with. But Central Christian still, with everything right in front of them, just got to stay together, stay as a team, and see if you can maybe upset some of the higher quality teams in the tournament. And for Lucas, continue to do what they do, play defense, play really great defense, and then let that lead to some offensive opportunities for Ethan Sauter, Ethan Wallace, and some of the other players that they got on their squad.
Going to wrap this one up relatively quickly. Got to get things ready for the JV stream. If you're looking for that one, we're going to end this one. Going to start another stream right on this same YouTube channel. So if you're looking for that one, stick it right here. For now, though, got some thank yous I need to get out of the way. Thank you very much to Garrett Parlett, locking it down on the camera, and my color commentary guy. Always nice to commentate alongside you. Jordan Lopata was locking it down for stats for us. Always nice to have her out here collecting these amazing stats for you faces. Want to thank tonight's sponsors, Pinhook Meats. Need a last-minute gift for your family and friends for Valentine's Day? Grab a Trail Bologna gift pack, heart-shaped ribeye, and some cupcakes loaded on 236 West Main Street in Lucas. The Cub Cave carry-out for your one-stop shop for everything you need in the heart of Lucas. Find them on Facebook for new, exciting items. The Lucas Community Center housing a common dining area, a fellowship hall for rental, volleyball courts, and a house of prayer. Stop in or check them out online at lucascommunitycenter.com. So thank you all to them for making us able to provide all this amazing high school hoops coverage live and free. And I want to thank you, the fans, for hanging out with us for a couple hours at home. It's always nice to read the comments. But for now, you have been watching high school hoops live and free on the OH Report.